next to Ryan Lochte. So it should be quite the field, quite the race coming up as we take a look at the Arena Grand Prix Series and the men's standings right now. Lochte, Clary, and Alexandrov, top three. And we will see.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your championship finalist in the men's 200-meter backstroke.
Lochte already a winner just a few moments ago. His first win in Orlando this weekend.
Not much time. Again, a lot of these swimmers that are swimming doubles here in these finals are not having the long time between them.
In lane number one, it'll be Bryce Bowman, who was fourth in the 100 back here earlier in the meet. Felix Wolf is alongside in lane number two, the German, who was seventh in that 100 back race. And Ryan Lochte, who won from lane 7 just a few moments ago, is in lane 3. Will be in lane 3 at some point. That is lane number 4, and Ryan Murphy, the 17-year-old from Jacksonville, Florida, who was the winner in the 100 back here in Orlando earlier. He's next to Yannick Lebers, the 24-year-old German, in lane 5, winner in the 200 free here in Orlando. And then Tyler Clary, lane 6, the Olympic gold medalist in this race from London. Clary certainly one of the favorites. Alongside him, Arkady Vyachenin, the 28-year-old Russian, who was third in the 100 back in the Olympics in China. Robert Hurley rounds out the field in lane 8, the 24-year-old Australian. And now Ryan Lochte, better late than never for the Olympic gold medalist back in 2008. So Tyler Clary, gold medalist in London, Lochte from Beijing, and they're ready to battle.
Well, I talked earlier about the great American backstrokers in the events tonight, in this event, or in this stroke rather. And I mentioned the Neighbors and the Careys and the Kraselbergs and the Pearsall, the great ones. But then you've got, the Jeff Rouses, and then you had two backstrokers that won gold in London. Matt Grievers in the 100 backstroke, Tyler Clary in the 200 backstroke. And this is the kind of battle that we're going to see, I think, Steve, over the next 2 or 3 years. And 3 of these guys are in this race right now. I think the future right now is Ryan Murphy, Tyler Clary, and Ryan Lochte in this, the 200 backstroke. And I think Matt Grievers may have something to say about that. He's ranked first in the world this year so far. But still, I mean, these guys are going to be tough. And Ryan Murphy is actually better in the 200 backstroke than he is in the 100. There he is, right there, coming off of lane 4.
Now Lochte, Murphy, and also Clary all battling for that front spot right now, and it's Clary who all of a sudden pulls out to the lead in lane number 6.
And this is another tough double. We talked about the great double that Becca Mann had. Missy Franklin's getting ready to have it. And now here's Tyler Clary just coming off that 200 IMer. He battled Ryan Lochte all the way to the end, and he's actually increasing his tempo. Beautiful kick off that wall. And this is what he did to Ryan Lochte, which really shocked the world when he won that gold, Steve, in London. In fact, arguably the biggest upset at those Olympic Games.
So Clary, a pretty big lead, going for his second win here in Orlando, has already captured the 200 fly. And going against Lochte, Murphy, and a pretty strong field, this is going to be a very healthy and decisive win for Tyler Clary. 1:57.85 is the time as Clary gets the win here in Orlando.
And how? That's the fastest time in the world this year, and it goes by Matt Grievers, who went 1:58.8. He's 1:57.8. That's a full second faster than anybody's been in the world this year. That's a great time, especially coming off that 200 AM. And Lochte put off a good one too. I mean, coming off his double and knowing how hard he is training right now, that's a great time for Ryan Lochte as well. Halfway point, very close right there. Everybody's kind of bunched up. There's 3 or 4 swimmers right there, including Lebers from Germany. Ryan Murphy's there, Lochte's there. But it was the third 50, Steve. I really believe it was the third 50 did it there. And you can see him coming home right now all by himself. great body rotation. That body rotates around the head, never tires. He never goes too wide with his stroke. Good finish at the end. He's got to be happy with that time.
Told us earlier in the meet that it took him a while to get back in shape. Spent a lot of time out of the pool after London, and now really starting to get serious about the training and the competition once again, and showing it with a very handy win. Lochte comes in 5th, then Ryan Murphy splits them in the middle, finishing 3rd.
We are going to talk to him, by the way, but just give him a couple seconds, for crying out loud. Everybody's trying to rush him over to the headset, and I'm thinking, this poor guy, at least give him a few seconds to get over there. He had the tough double there. He is moving kind of slow.
Well, when you're not in mid-season form yet, you're still working towards it. You need an extra second or two. That's okay.
I know what you're laughing at already, right?
I've been laughing. I said, you're moving kind of slow to the. I told everybody, I said, give him a break. He just finished an incredible double. That was a heck of a swim. Did you think you were going to be able to go that fast, knowing that you were coming off the 200 IM?
I was just happy to break 2 minutes. I honestly didn't think I was going to go much faster than 2:00:05, so that's a shock. I knew that I was ahead at the 150, and I thought for sure that the young gun over there was going to run me down in the last 50, so I'm just happy I was able to pull it together.
Is it a situation where you think that you're a little bit more relaxed knowing that you didn't have that pressure in the 200 back, or do you actually need that kind of race beforehand to get into another one like this?
Oh, I wouldn't say you ever need a race before the 200 back like that to get into it, but it was, I don't know, it's kind of like one of those things where you come into a workout when you're not feeling all that well, and you know it's probably not going to be the best thing in the world, but sometimes it works out being pretty good.
Tyler,
awesome job.
Thanks a lot. Go catch your breath. We appreciate the time.
Warm down, buddy.
Yeah, a lot. So Tyler Clary, his 2nd win here in Orlando, and when we come back, Missy Franklin will go for her 4th. The women's 100 free is next.